Hello, for today's practice, we will do a 30-minute flow, which was requested by some of my followers so that they can practice during a shorter time. Today's flow will be practice half mandala style. That way I can keep facing the camera. I'll be turning to both sides so that the open front of my body is exposed. And I'll be connecting both sides with a connecting pose in between. So let's begin. Let's come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. And you could keep your hands on your lap or bring your hands to your knees, whatever feels comfortable. Begin to shift the weight slightly forward and back on your sitting bones and just find the spot that feels the most aligned. Then feel the sitting bones rooting into the earth beneath you and begin to draw energy up through the sitting bones, through the spine, creating length. And then allow that energy to extend out through the crown of your head. And begin to breathe in and out through your nose. And try to maintain that nostril breathing for the entire length of the class. Bring your chin to your chest. Begin to open your eyes slowly. And then start to lift the head back up. Bring your arms out to the side, fingertips touching the floor. Inhale, turn the palms up, sweep the arms up, look up, palms come to touch. Exhale, turn the palms down, sweep the arms down, chin toward your chest. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, sweeping the arms down, chin toward your chest. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, sweep the arms down, chin toward your chest. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Last one, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And then exhale, sweep the arms down. Look forward, bring the right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the right knee and twist, looking over your right shoulder. Inhaling to lengthen, then exhaling to maybe twist a little bit deeper. We're getting all 6 movements of the spine, twisting, forward folding, backward bending, and lateral side bending. Come back to the center and bring the left hand behind your right hand to the left knee, get tall, and then exhale, twist. Good, untwist and come back to the center, arms by your sides. Reach the left arm up and lean to the right. Feel the left side of the body stretching, so going into our lateral side bending. You could bring your right forearm and elbow toward the floor if it's accessible. If not, you can keep that right arm straight. Good, and then come back up, lower the left arm, reach the right arm up and lean to the left. Wherever your body is today, just noticing where the body is, keeping that in mind as you go through your practice. Rise back up. The next couple of poses, we'll do them now and then we'll do them at the end of the class. So first one, Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Your feet will come together, knees are bent and out to the sides, and you can grab your feet and open them like pages of a book, or you can keep your feet together. I like to open mine. Bend the elbows back as you start to lean forward, folding over your legs. You can let the head be very heavy and loose, and just notice where you are. Might be your first forward fold of the day. So not pushing it, just noticing. We'll come back to this toward the closing of class so that you can notice where you are. Notice maybe how high your knees are from the floor or how far forward you can go. For some people, they will be able to touch their forehead to the floor easily or to their toes. And some people will have some more distance. And wherever you are and wherever your body is, that's all right. Very nice. Begin to come out of it. And now open up your legs as wide as you can. for Upavishta Konasana. So creating a nice wide angle. And you can bring your hands in front of you. You can flex your feet, toes point up toward the ceiling. Notice where your feet want to go. If their toes are pointing forward, that's more of an internal rotation. If they're pointing back, that's more external rotation. And let's try to keep it at neutral. Once you're comfortable, maybe start to go forward. Maybe your elbows come toward the floor. You can always bring the floor higher by placing blocks underneath your elbows. And again, just noticing where you are here at the beginning of class. After a few breaths, maybe you can go a little bit deeper, walking the hands further away from you, folding forward even more. Try not to keep any tension on the neck. Very nice. Start to walk the hands back as you come out of the forward fold. We'll take another forward fold, this time with our legs together. Paschimottanasana, intense back of the body stretch. You can keep your feet apart. You can bring them really close together. Go with whatever feels comfortable. I like to keep neutral feet. And then you can reach forward for your feet. You can take a yogic toe lock, peace sign fingers, wrapping around the big toe, closing that circle with your thumbs. Or you can reach the pinky side edges of your feet as you pull yourself maybe closer toward your legs. If your hands are not reaching your feet, you can keep them alongside the legs wherever you are. Just noticing where you are in your forward fold. No need to push and pull, just noticing. We'll come back to these three postures toward the closing of class. We'll do Baddha Konasana, Upavishta Konasana, and Paschimottanasana, just to see what has opened up during our session today. Good. And I'll walk the hands back. You're going to come onto all fours, and it doesn't matter which way you face. Bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. And let the belly drop, arch your back as you look up. Then bring your chin toward your chest as you round your back and look toward your navel. Belly drops, expand. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to your chest, round, look toward your navel. Inhale, belly drops, expand. So creating a back bend. And then exhale, chin to chest, round, look toward your navel, rounding through the back. Two more. Inhale, expand. Exhale, chin to chest, round, look toward your navel. Last one. Inhale, belly drops, expand, look up. And then exhale, chin to the chest, round, and look toward your navel. Then come into neutral. Walk the knees back a few inches or millimeters. Tuck your toes and press your hips up toward the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Looks like an upside down letter V. And you can pedal out your feet here, wiggle the hips, shake out the head, taking whatever movement feels good. And you're trying to equally distribute the weight between your hands and your feet. So it's not too short where you only feel it in the feet, and it's not too wide where you only feel it in the hands. So trying to come with that equal distribution of weight. Coming to stillness and noticing your down dog, distributing that weight. Now inhale, slide the body forward, bringing your shoulders over your wrists, creating a long line with your body for plank pose. And then exhale as you push the hips back up to down dog. Inhale, slide forward into plank, belly pulls in. Exhale, press the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, forward into that plank, engaging the core. Exhale, hips up, down dog. Two more. Inhale, forward into the plank. Exhale, push back into the down dog. And inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, pressing back into down dog. Good. Bring your knees down to the floor. Untuck your toes. Bring the big toes to touch and open up your knees wide, pushing back into child's pose. Forehead maybe touches the floor, but let the head be loose. even if the forehead is not resting on the floor. Come forward into your table, tuck your toes, and press your hips up toward the sky. Then slowly begin to walk your feet forward toward your hands, taking your time so that you're getting the stretch from your Achilles up through the calves, up through the hamstrings. And if your hands come off the floor, that's fine also. But if you can keep them flat as you walk up, that's also nice. Reach for opposite elbows and let your body sway from side to side. Then come back to center, release the arms, bend the knees slightly and begin to uncurl your spine. You can bring your hands to your knees or thighs to help you roll up, shoulders roll back. You can keep your feet hips width distance apart or bring your feet together for mountain pose. Samastitihi, arms by your side. We'll do a modified sun salutation. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, look up, palms touch. Exhale, chin away from you as you swan dive with a flat back. You can bend your knees if you need to, and then let everything go at the bottom. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back, hands to shins if you need to. Exhale as you fold. Bend your knees, step your left leg back, come into a lunge. Lower your left knee down to the floor. Inhale, rise up to a crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands back to the floor. Inhale, step the right leg back to a plank. And then exhale, lower your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, pull the body forward, come into a cobra, elbows are bent, hips stay down. Then tuck your toes, push the hips back, and then up for your downward dog. Holding here, noticing your breath, noticing the body. Then look forward, step your left foot forward between your hands, lower your right knee down. Inhale, rise up into that crescent lunge, Anjaneya. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Inhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left foot, lengthen. Exhale as you fold forward. And then inhale, sweep the arms out and up, hands come to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Same thing, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, fold. And now we'll reverse it. Inhale, step the right leg back. Knee down. Exhale. Inhale, rise up to your Anjaneya crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, pull forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips back and up. Down dog and hold. Slow down the breath. Good, now inhale, look forward, step the right foot forward. Exhale, lower the left knee. Inhale, rise up to your crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, left foot meets the right foot, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, moving on. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back, lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee down. We'll hold it here. You can let the hips sink down, lift the chin. Keep the right heel down and ground it into the floor. And you can always put blocks under your hands if you need to. Now inhale, straighten the right leg, shift the weight back. Maybe your toes come off the floor. Then exhale, bend the right knee and sink the hips down. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Good. Now bring the right knee over the right ankle. Keep your left hand on the floor and take a twist. Sweep your right arm up. As you're twisting, pull the right knee in toward your center line. Good. Bring the right hand down. Tuck the left toes and lift the left knee up. Now lower the left heel and walk yourself around to the center of your mat. Then turn the right toes in so your feet are parallel. We'll come into our forward fold. Here, Prasarita Padottanasana. Separate leg forward fold. If you're comfortable, you can stay here. If you're really comfortable, maybe reach for your ankles as you pull your body closer toward your legs. Notice how your hamstrings feel. Notice your breathing. And notice how far your head is from the floor. Eventually, one day it touches in an imaginary line between the big toes. It's one of the few poses where you're actually working the biceps in yoga because you're bending the elbows and pulling. We do a lot of pushing in yoga, but not a lot of pulling. This is our connecting pose from right to left side in our half mandala. Release the ankles, lengthen through the spine, and then take it to the other side. Turn your left toes out as you bend the knee, walk your hands around, frame the left foot, lift the right heel up, and then lower the right knee. And we'll hold the lunge here. You can let the hips sink down and let the knee move past the toes, keeping that left heel grounded. And you could always bring blocks underneath your hands. We'll take it to some movement here. So now inhale, start to straighten the left leg as much as you can. And then exhale, bend the left knee, sink the hips. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Now, keep the left knee over the ankle. Tuck your right toes. Lift the right knee up. Then bring it down. Keep the right hand down and sweep the left arm up. Take a twist. Pull the left knee in toward your midline. Good. Bring the left hand down. Tuck the right toes. Lift the knee up and walk over to the right. Turn the left toes in, feet parallel. Fold forward between the legs. Notice where you are. Notice how it feels. Maybe reach for the ankles and pull your body closer toward your legs. Good, and then release. Bring the hands to the floor, straighten out the arms. Take it back to the right side. Turn the right toes out. Walk the hands, frame the foot. Lift the left heel, and we'll stay in a lunge here without bringing the knee down to the floor. We'll do the same movements. So inhale, straighten the right leg as much as you can. Then exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale as you straighten. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And then exhale, bend. We'll take the twist. Knee is off the floor, but you can always go back to knee on the floor. Left hand stays down. Turn to the right. Sweep the right arm up. Think of lifting through the left thigh so that it's not sinking down. Bring the right hand down. Lower the left heel. Walk yourself around to the center. Connecting pose. Turn the right toes in. Start to fold forward over your legs. Maybe you'll notice your head is closer toward the floor. If you've been working on your tripod headstand, this is a good place to try it. Walk the hands back so the fingers line up with toes and bring the forehead to the floor, making a triangle shape between your forehead and your hands. Elbows stay bent. You can start to shift the weight toward the balls of the feet. You could bring one knee into one tricep and then the other. You can hold, or you can press up into headstand. You can keep the straddle, or you could bring the legs all the way up to touch. Whatever your preference. If you're in the headstand, you can start to bring it back down. Everybody straighten out the arms, lengthen. And let's take it to the left side. Walk your hands around, turn the left toes out, lift the right heel up, keep the knee lifted in the lunge. Taking it to movement, inhale, straightening the left leg. Exhale, bending the left knee. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Keep the right hand down. Take your twist. Sweep the left arm up. Good. Bring the left hand down. Lower the right heel. Walk your hands around. Turn the left toes in. Both legs straighten. Come back into that forward fold. And whatever your choice, you can go up into your headstand here, or grab the ankles and pull the body closer toward your legs, or let yourself just hang relaxed. Good. Straighten out the arms. Turning to the right one last time. Turn the right toes forward. Walk the hands around, frame the foot, lift the left heel. This time, start to rise up. Bring the arms up over your head. Right knee is bent. Good. We'll take our movement here. Inhale, straightening the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Bring the hands to prayer at the center of your chest. And now twist to the right. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist. Keep lifting through the left thigh. Keep rolling the right shoulder back. Good. Untwist, frame the right foot, lower the left heel, walk around to the left, right toes turn in, straddle again. This time, straighten out the arms and we'll try to go into a super wide straddle. So heel toe the feet out as wide as you can. Maybe bring the elbows and forearms to the floor. Coming into Samakanasana, eventually you're in a split with your hips facing forward. And you might not be there today, and that's okay. Good, now start to heel toe the feet back to the original distance. Straighten out the arms. Last time to the left. Turn the left toes out, walk yourself around to the left, lift the right heel up, and then rise up into your high lunge here. Taking it to movement, inhale, straightening the left leg, exhale, bend, Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Hands come to prayer. At your chest. Twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Lift through the right thigh. Good. Unwind. Hands come to the floor. Lower the right heel. Turn the left toes in. Straighten the left leg. Last forward fold. Whatever you'd like to do. If you'd like to do Somakanasana, go as wide as you can with your legs. Heel toe the feet out. Good. And then from there, even if you're very high, straighten out the arms. If you're very low, this is perfect. Bring the left hand behind you. Lift the toes and come to sit. You can always lower one knee and then the other. We're back into our Upavishta Konasana from starting point. Notice your toes and walk your body forward. Notice where you are now as opposed to the beginning of the class. Then start to come out. Come into your Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees out to the sides. Take whatever grip you'd like with your feet and fold forward here. Good. Start to come up. And now turn to whichever side you like. Coming into our forward fold with both legs straight. So straighten out your legs. Legs could be together or feet apart. Taking Paschimottanasana. Folded and forward, reaching for your feet. Or keeping your hands alongside your legs wherever you are. And slowly start to come up. Bring the hands behind you. Scoot your hips to your heels as you bend your knees. And then slowly roll down onto your back. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Your arms could be out to the side like airplane wings or goalpost arms, bending the elbows to 90 degrees. And let your knees go from right to left. The feet are wide so the knees are not stacking on each other. Take a couple more. And then let your knees go to the right as far as they can. Keep your shoulders equally on the floor. Just moving from the lower half of the body. Then bring the knees back to center. Knees to the left. Shoulders stay down. And bring the knees back to center. Take a happy baby. Knees come to the armpits, feet up toward the ceiling. You can grab the backs of the thighs, and if it feels comfortable, you can reach for the pinky side edges of the feet and pull the knees down even more. You can rock it a little bit from side to side, giving yourself a little massage in your back and lower back. Then release. Hands to your knees and take some circles with your knees. And then reverse the direction. And then start to come into Shavasana. Bring the feet down to the floor. Straighten out the legs. Let the feet turn out toward the corners of your mat. The hands can stay alongside your body. They can go out like airplane wings. Or you can reach them up toward the corners of your mat so you look like a letter X on your mat. This is my favorite pentacle pose. And from here, start to let go of your breath. Allow the breath to happen on its own. Allow yourself to be heavy. Allow yourself to sink and melt into the earth beneath you, to the point that you don't know where your body ends or where the earth begins. Let go of any thoughts that might be coming into your mind. And if a thought comes in, acknowledge it and then let it float right out without engaging in the self-dialogue and the conversations we have with ourselves in our minds. Just noticing the thought and letting it go without focusing on it. Take a short Shavasana for a short class. So begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Those of you that have more time are welcome to stay in your Shavasana. Then start to bring the knees in toward your chest, hugging them in, giving yourself a great big hug, rocking from side to side if it feels good. Then reaching your right arm over your head, but keeping it on the floor, and rolling to your right side as you rest your head on your right bicep, bringing the left arm over, taking a fetal position, just noticing the body here. And then gently keeping your eyes closed, use your left hand to make your way up to a seated position. And it doesn't really matter where you are on your mat, whatever's comfortable for you. And bringing your hands to your knees or to your lap or to Namaste Mudra, palms pressing into each other at the center of your chest. The divine in me honors the divine in each and every single one of you. Namaste.